that the Savior will be coming, and he will end all the suffering. But this not the same old story. We don't be part of them strategy to keep the people always wondering, whilst they take all our resources, leaving us in total poverty. I want you to do one favor for me. I want you to do something for yourselves. I want you to do something for me now. I want you to do something for yourselves. We all know say Africa, not the richest continent. We all come to say we can't be one of the poorest people as well. We all know say Africa, not the richest continent. We all come to say we can't be one of the poorest people as well. Now we get the gold, the diamond, cocoa and rubber. We come to say that we get the oil and many other resources too. Now we get the gold, the diamond, cocoa and rubber. We come to say that we get the oil and many other resources too. You better ask yourselves how the richest continent get the poorest people. Why everybody they rush for the resources of Africa? How many more years we go wait before the Savior go come save us? Why as we they wait, other nations they get richer? And we will get the oil, and we they suffer. Why not the Savior them they wait before they make our lives better? Oh, why not the bad things? Then they teach us our forefathers. Share not through Christianity and Islam come out of Africa. You better ask yourselves if you want to make your life better. Oh, you better ask yourselves. You better ask yourselves if you want to make your life better. You better ask yourselves. 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 a Savior will be coming. And he will end all the suffering. But this not the same old story. We don't be part of them strategy. To keep the people always wondering. Whilst they all our our resources. Leaving us in total poverty. I want you to do one favor for me. I want you to do something for yourselves. I want you to do something for me now. I want you to do something for yourselves. We all know say Africa, not the richest continent. We all come know say we can't be one of the poorest people as well. We all know say Africa, not the richest continent. We all come know say we can't be one of the poorest people as well. Now we get the gold, the diamond, cocoa and rubber. We come know say now we get the oil and the other resources. Now we got the gold, the diamond, cocoa and rubber. We come know say now we get the oil and many other resources too. You better ask yourselves how the richest continent get the poorest people. You better ask yourself why everybody they rush for the resources of Africa. You better ask yourself how many more years we go wait before they say you go come save us. Why as we they wait, other nations they get richer. You better ask yourself. Say it good, and we will get the oil. Now we they suffer. Why not the Savior them they wait before they make our life better? Why not the bad things? Then they teach us love and Father. They not do Christianity and Islam come out of Africa. You better ask yourself if you want to make your life better. You better ask yourself. You better ask yourself. You better ask yourself if you want to make your life better. You better ask yourself. 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 You better ask yourself.
Hello everyone. I think there was some mic going through. Did you hear us? Did you hear us chatting in the background? Can you let us know? Type out chat with us on YouTube if you could hear us while we were setting up here on the channel.
What's up, everyone? Hello.
How's everyone doing tonight? How are you doing? Wherever you are, you at home or outside? Although here in Liverpool tonight is not such great weather, it's been shame.
Yeah, a bit rainy,
Just gonna have
but
a look
nice.
at this.
Kind of
this
refreshing, really.
chat room needs to refresh.
I was loving it. It felt like Brazil, so I was loving it. Yes, it's tropical. But yeah, as you guys here need a little break. So we're excited to be here again tonight for our second live stream as part of our Tune In With Katumba project. We're here on Katumba HQ. And I'm Juliana, for those of you who don't know who we are or don't know me. And I'm Lee. Hello. And we have...
I'm Richie, I'm here. Hello, guys, over here. Let's have a little look over at the chat room. If I see lots of our members here, they'll be very familiar to this. If you're new to us, this is our little Katumba chat room where we can bring you in and have a look. I will pull the girls into this, though. We'll come over here. Let's just say some quick hellos. David over in Brazil, how you doing, man? Good to see you.
Olá,
Let's
olá,
just
Davi,
scroll
tudo
up.
bom?
And my mum and dad, hello. Wow, there's so many people.
There's
Lots of
loads.
our members, hello.
Hi, Jenny, Sue, Tina, Helen, Wendy, Liz, LT.
Happy birthday for yesterday, Wendy.
Happy birthday! We have Wendy's creation here as part of our
Beautiful.
set tonight. One of our drums that we're gonna play for you later. We have ready to go. So make sure you stay tuned and you watch as we're gonna be playing the drums. We're gonna teach you how to build. And one of them, that set right here, was decorated by one of our members. It looks beautiful. So some inspiration for you, but we can talk about that later a bit more. Who else do we have?
It's a lot of our guys, a lot of our members. Anyone not from Katumba visiting the stream, come and say hello in the chat, so we can say hello to you. You're most welcome here with us.
Hi,
today.
Rachel. And we have a very special someone watching. Two very special someones. Enéas, hello, Enéas. E minha mãe do Brasil. Oi, mãe. My mom from Brazil is watching as well. Oi, mãe.
Mãe.
Te amo. Beijos.
Oh.
She made it to YouTube.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh.
Who else do we have? Lee, do you want to say
We've
hi?
got Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. We've got LT, which is Richie's mum and dad's.
Hi,
We've got all the
mum.
mums and dads. Akil, Jan, his boys, and Ali from Capoeira for All. We got PF. Amanda Taylor says hello from Chloe. Hi, Chloe and Amy. And Rachel Rudy. Oh, there's loads of you.
Anais.
Share with your friends and family. We want more of you joining us here on this Wednesday evening, rainy and Wednesday evening here in Liverpool. Compartilhem aí no Brasil também. At the end, we're going to do a Q&A, so stay tuned. You can type away on your chat. If you're watching right now, but you can't chat with us on YouTube, it's all good. But if you want to, you can. All you got to do is just have a YouTube account or Google account, and you can just communicate with us. So you have time still to do that before our Q&A that's going to be at the end. E vocês também podem mandar perguntas em português do Brasil, a gente responde também. Vai ter perguntas e respostas no final, depois que a gente mostrar tudo, viu? Então pode mandar perguntas em português também, que eu leio e a gente responde e se comunica. Okay, back to English now. We'll rewind.
We also have a few names I don't know here. So hello, your life in mind coach. Hello, welcome. Amanda Taylor. Hello, welcome. Welcome to us. Akil, Anais the same back. Akaias, Anais, hello mate. Is Squidgy there? Right, Squidge, if you're there.
And then we got Kathy B. Hi guys, wanted to try Katumba for several years. Finally got there. Oh, it's so lovely to have you, Kathy. Finally got here digitally.
Yeah, so it's such a great,
Hi, Kathy.
weird times, but it means that we can expand and extend to more people what we do, and that's what this project is about, In With Katumba. So we're so happy that we can do that. We'll tell you a bit more about it tonight. Is it time for us? Nikki says hi as well. Hi, Sue Jones. Hello. Hi, Sue.
We could just stay here all night, just saying hi to everyone.
It's nice though. Who do we have? Debbie. Hey, Debbie. Hello. Olá. Oi, gente. As we welcome more of you, I'll just say in Portuguese what we were saying before. While Lee says hi and all that. Então a gente só estava dizendo então que vocês podem participar desse projeto do Katumba, a gente pode fazer, compartilhar o que a gente faz daqui de Liverpool para vocês no Brasil também. Então, apesar de ser um momento muito difícil, é muito bom a gente estar podendo compartilhar isso digitalmente, eletronicamente, através de fronteiras. Who else do we have, Lee?
I think that's it. So Life and
Bye.
Mind Coach says it's Helen. You met Brazilica. As Joe and Amelie. Hi.
See,
There you go. Take.
So we have your Life and Mind Coach. Hi, Helen. Yes. Oh, Fab. Oh, you said Brazilica. Hi, Joe. Hi, Amelie. I know so many amazing events that got cancelled this year. Africa OEA would be happening this month. Brazilica here in Liverpool as well, and so many more. We were meant to be in Poland as well. Last weekend, we had a gig in Poland that got cancelled. We're going to be in Spain this weekend as well. So, you know, life just changes, doesn't it? But we adapt, and that's what we're trying to do. Just keep engaging with you, keep sharing and expanding, really. We learn so much when we do so many different things, and through this project as well, In With Katumba. So we're really happy that we have you here and more of you. So share with your friends and family. It's going to be really nice to share this energy through music and movement as we go along. Tonight is just the launch of the first tutorials that we have for you in store. So everything is going to be on our YouTube channel for you to watch and rewatch when you want, as many times as you want as well. So tonight is just the launch here on our channel. And then next weekend, not next weekend, next week, we're doing another one. A week from tonight, we do another live in which we're actually going to teach you how to play the tunes. But tonight, we're going to show a little bit about that. So lots happening. I think it's time for us to get started.
Yeah, there's a few more. Hi, Verena, Mariama, and Naya. Hello.
Yeah, hiya.
And Sarah Brady, Flavia, hello. Your bucket's here. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Robin, Luca, and Finn. Hello, guys. Welcome. Welcome.
And Becky and Fry. And of course, we've got Andy Fu, tech support. You can't see him, but he's here.
He's there. And Rich is there. So, I think it's time. We have some of you here already, and then no doubt more will tune in with us as we go along. If you have the chance, as you're watching, share the link, tell your friends and family they can still tune in. It's just the beginning. But let's get started tonight. It's just so lovely to be here for our second live stream as part of the Tune In with Katumba. Couple of weeks ago, it feels like ages ago, doesn't it? But it was only a couple of weeks ago that we launched the project on Light Night, 15th of May. Just sharing through the channels of Light Night, which again, another event that got cancelled, but they were super amazing and decided to do a digital version of it, expand it to everyone. So we were part of that, which was fab. And it was a fab live stream. We had so much fun. I was trying to remember actually, what was your favorite, Lee, your favorite part of the live stream?
Well, obviously the cake, because it was our 5th birthday, wasn't it? Yeah. So we brought a cake out, and I know for a fact that when we put it up against the camera, loads of you did try and blow out the candles, even though it was computer screen, so we loved that. So that was my favourite bit.
Fab. Richie, what was your favourite bit?
I think mine was seeing because it was over on Facebook, so it was seeing the different people, old friends commenting and watching us and sending love and stuff up and down the country, as far as Scotland, and obviously over in Brazil, all your Brazilian friends over there. So seeing your guys' comments, saying hello and sharing the love and support, that means so much to us all.
Oh, that's beautiful. Could you guys type and let us know what was your favorite bit of what you liked, what you enjoyed the most out of the live if you watched it? As we go, share away there on the chat comments, vocês também do Brasil. And just to catch you up on what we've been up to. So since we launched the project, we asked you guys on that night, we even extended the deadline to share words or what came to your mind when we said to you life after lockdown. So that was the first part of the project. We wanted to kind of prompt you and get the public participating or thinking about, especially 2 weeks ago, thinking things are changing so much, so quickly, that when, you know, the way we were in lockdown here in the UK 2 weeks ago has already changed as things rules soften, etc. So back then we were still feeling very much isolated. We still are, as things obviously are far from going back to normal. But we wanted to kind of inspire and motivate you to think about hope and what you're looking forward to with life after lockdown. And we love the pictures you sent to us and the words you sent through the website as well. But pictures are so special as well. So the artwork you did and the way you express yourself through those pictures. And we wanted to share with you tonight a little video that we put together with those words. And we're going to tell you what we're going to do with these words if you don't know yet. So just watch the video that we put together for you. Wow, we're back. Did you enjoy that? That was so lovely. There's just some of the words that we're saying to our members who were there. If you're watching now, you've seen some of yourselves there and what you've done and the lovely video. That video at the end with the drone was made by one of our members as well. I don't know if you can say his name.
I'm sure he'll post in the chat.
Yeah. If you want to share who you are, you can reveal yourself making that lovely drumming shot. So, and there was a little bit of a theme as well, as there's quite a few. We're relating to each other in the things that we're looking forward to, what we're missing. So a lot about mental health, calmness, normality, and then obviously connection with family, hugs, kisses. We miss that so much, being with each other and traveling, adventuring, feeling the freedom. So we all miss and connect through these things, and we're so inspired and connected to you seeing those words as well, because we are feeling like that as well. We are going through this, and we'd love to be sharing this in person with you. But all days we've been feeling isolated, missing each other, and some of us, especially these times, are really, really difficult times. Not only with the quarantine and lockdown, but more recently with the uprisings and what's been going on in the States, and how the whole world has joined in and locked arms in support for George Floyd and what's happening. We just wanted to mention and acknowledge, because it's very present and very alive. And obviously for us here at Katumba, with what we do, we're always really strong about diversity, acceptance, respect. That's what Katumba stands for. Even on the name, that's what it means. It's one of the meanings of Katumba. So we want to say that, as a social enterprise that is run by a mixture of people, one of them being myself, a person of color as well, that we are joined in everything we do, in everything we believe. And we wanted to just mention and observe at 6 p.m. if you join in the kneeling as well. So in everything we do, that's very much in our hearts. And we wanted to be here with you as well through good and bad times, and do this for you and with you tonight as well, as a lot of what we do comes from that connection, that root of Afro-Brazilian. Those are my roots, as well as what we inspired for and inspired by, in connection with lots of other inspirations as well. But it's very present in everything that we do. So really, really staying in connection with that for us. Now, tonight, after mentioning this and being in that sentiment, we have a lot for you. We have a lot planned. Lee, what do you want to share with us, what we have?
Yeah. Well, like Juliana said, tonight we want to connect with you. So we're going to show you some step-by-step tutorials. We didn't want to make the drum here on this night because we thought there'd be some frustrated people wanting to take their time. And a lot of our videos have time lapses in, so we've sped bits up. So obviously we thought we'll show you some of the videos tonight, give you some inspiration, and then you can watch those videos on our YouTube channel and through our website. All the links will be there after this show. And you can, in your own time, watch those videos. You can rewind them. You can watch them as many times as you like. So that's the first step. We're going to show you some of those videos. Then we're going to show you how they sound. So yes, we're going to do a little performance with our junk upcycled drums. It's the first performance in a while, so be kind. But the drums are actually sounding pretty good, but you can be the judge of that. Then after that, Richie's going to show you how some of your words have been the basis for his composition, which he's working on at the moment. So he's going to show you the teaching setup, have a little play, and you can drum along at home as well, either on your laps with your hands, or if you've got a drum or an instrument nearby, or an object, however you want to do it. And then we're going to end with a little Q&A, so you can ask us some questions. But as Juliana mentioned earlier, you will need a Google account or YouTube account to type on the chat. So if you haven't got one of those, you can just watch and enjoy, but if you do want to chat, ask us a question, then quickly create one. It won't take long, and then join us back.
Yeah, so all the sessions will be run, apart from the live sessions. The live sessions will be here on YouTube, but the interactive sessions are going to be through Zoom, but with very much improved technology. So we're going to demonstrate a little bit of that for you tonight. For those of you who are up to here with Zoom, but with support from our amazing tech musical director. So Rich has been really researching lots and being able to utilize a lot of really up-to-date technology because we are utilizing movement and sound, which is really important for us, so you're not going to be disappointed. And you still be able to interact. We're going to play together, but all the live sessions will be here on our YouTube channel, and all the tutorial videos will stay here on this channel. That's why we got everything, migrated everything here instead of going to Facebook and YouTube like we did last time. So for, like Lee said, we were talking about the building the drums, the buckets, and so on. Just to give you a little bit of sort of context, I was talking about Brazil, and we wanted to make sure that all these videos and everything we did was super accessible for you. So for example, we didn't want you to be struggling tonight and trying to catch up with, I'm gonna have time to do my drum, wait there, etc. So everything we did was thinking about you doing your own time. Schedules are crazy these days with kids, adults, after work, etc. So we're just showing you little samples tonight, but there's loads more that's going to be on our YouTube channel and our website. You can access either way. So that should work for you. And the upcycling idea as well comes from that accessibility. So lots are closed, shops are closed now. We are having very limited access to resources. And for me, it was a natural way, being from Brazil, and something that in the favelas of Brazil, the shanty towns of Brazil, it's done, and it's been done for a very long time due to lack of resources. Upcycling, which is just grabbing objects that are around us and then making something better out of those objects. And that's been our approach with these drums. Obviously trying to make them sound the best that they can, but giving you also different levels. So they're super easy ways to do them if you want to just grab something, and we're going to show some of those tonight, or if you want to make them more complex as well, sounding better, sounding more like a proper drum, we have options like that as well. So it's accessible for people who never drummed before, people who have drummed before, or drummers for a long time, little kids, adults, and so on. So we are ready to show you the first video of one of the instruments that we're going to be playing tonight. Like I said, there's going to be loads of them, and like Lee said, there'll be loads of them later on. So let's check that out. Hi everybody, I'm Juliana, and I'm going to teach you how to build your very own upcycle bucket drum so you can play with us. We had so much fun exploring different objects, but these that we're going to show you are the ones that we chose in the end. There's an easy and a more advanced version for you to choose from. You can go off and explore, finding something completely different on your own. Watch the videos with the tips I'm going to give you. Have fun. This is the simplest way to get you drumming straight away, and it's more about exploring rather than building. There's so many objects around our house that we can get sound out of. When you're exploring, what you want to look for is an object that you can get two sounds out of. A high-pitched sound and a low-pitch, like this one. And if you want to wear your drum like we do in Katumba, make sure your object sits well against your body. So here are some examples to inspire you. Here is a bin, a plant pot, a bowl, and a watering can. But you can go wild and look for something completely different and even decorate your object. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Okay, so if your drum bucket has a handle, we're going to remove it, as we're not going to need that to play our drum. We're going to start by building the first layer of skin on the opening of our drum. But this is where, if you want to make your drum wearable, you need to go off and watch our how to wear your drum video. Make sure you do that and then come back to this. Like, see my bucket? It's ready to be worn. Now we're going to build the first layer of our drum skin using packing tape. Very simple. We're going to start at one end of the drum. Make sure that that packing tape goes right under the rim of the drum. And you're going to stretch that tape, really put some tension into it, straight across to the opposite end of the drum, like this. We need the tape to be really quite tight and even slightly stretched, so we get a really good sound on our drum and off our drum skin. So we're going to repeat this all the way around, crisscross way, to make our first layer of the drum skin. here you go. Once your first layer is on, you want to make sure that there are no gaps around. Just give it a little last check. Press it down slightly so the tape really sticks to each other and around the rim to make sure it sticks to the rim as well and is really secure. Now we're ready to build the second layer of skin on our drum, and we're gonna use duct tape or gaffer tape. Now, don't worry if you don't have it. You can just do a second layer using packing tape again. So we're gonna do exactly the same thing we did with our first layer. Once we finish, we want to do a final check, making sure there are no gaps, pushing lightly down again to make sure that the duct tape or the second layer of skin sticks to the bottom layer. And same again, pushing it down beneath the rim all the way around. We are ready for the next step. Next, get your drum decorated, have fun with it, use different types of materials. You can even use recycled materials, upcycle them like we did with our drums, different types of paints depending on what object you chose. Have fun, get creative.
For all information on Tune In With Katumba, including activities, timetable and how you can get involved, check out our website at www.katumba.co.uk/tune-in. Hey, she's a natural, isn't she? And here's Juliana modelling the watering can, which is one of our favourites for producing fantastic sounds. I was saying soil because I was thinking that's what it's really used for, isn't it? To water.
You can do both at the same time. You can drum, water the plants, drum, water the plants.
That is the new dance move that Juliana's created for this piece. But yeah, as she said, you can explore loads of different items around your house. So if you don't have a bin or a bucket, then try a watering can, or we've got some other videos where you can have a look there coming up in a bit. So it's the true Katumba style, isn't it? Trying to make it accessible for everyone. So don't worry if you don't have the exact things at home. Explore, experiment, and see what you can make sounds with.
We also guide to you on those tutorial videos. We kind of tell you as well on the other ones what you need to what you're looking for in terms of sounds and all that kind of stuff. But let us know, what did you think of that video, or do you think you're gonna have a go at making those drums? Which drums do you think? We have different options as well. So Richie can see your comments if you want to type away now. Richie, can you?
We can go over to the chat room.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's have a little look, guys. So yeah, as Juliana was just saying, that's the more advanced version. So if you don't have packing tape or gaffer tape or stuff, don't worry. There's simpler versions that don't involve putting a skin. If you have the bucket, for example, you could just turn it over and play on the bottom. I'm going to show you an example of that later. You can use different things other than buckets. Again, we're going to show you that in a sec. So let's just see what you guys are saying. Over here, there's some Portuguese. Very Blue Peter, it is. It sure is, guys. We've got a few of them. We have got a few of them. Let's see. Kenny's got his go-go bell and his chopsticks ready. That's amazing. We actually made some sticks out of, not chopsticks, but kebab skewers, the wooden ones. And we taped them together with sellotape to make them a bit thicker. And if there's any drummers that are out there, you'll know you actually can buy sticks, proper sticks like this, called hot rods. In fact, I've got some somewhere. They're not here. They're called hot rods, and they are just little sticks, maybe 10 of them bound together, and they make a specific sound. So we replicated that with kebab sticks, and they're actually pretty good. They're pretty good for little sticks. So try that out. You want to check some other comments, Lee? I'm going to see if I can find them.
Yeah, I hope I get this right. Sylvia Kopaka, she said, I'm watching you with my three-week-old son while breastfeeding. Oh, congratulations. I remember when I was breastfeeding, that's my favourite bit, just watching loads of stuff on YouTube and Netflix. So, and getting them into music whilst they're young. That's amazing.
Yes.
Shall I just show them some of these sticks, or you want to?
We're going to show them at the end, but if you
Please.
want to, yeah.
Oh, here's one we made earlier. Yeah, Jeff, we'll crack those out in a bit when we do our performance. Stick around for that. Great spout positioning. Oh, well done.
E vocês, se alguém está assistindo do Brasil, comentem aí o que vocês acharam daquele vídeo. A gente vai fazer também em português para vocês. Pode comentar em português também. Uhul!
Anais says he wants to build a drum right now. Yeah,
Nice.
cool.
Hold your horses, hold your horses.
You can go around, like I said on the video, Akil, if you want to go around and look for those sounds, instruments around your house or objects, should I say, around your house, that you can look for something that you can produce on the same object a high pitch and a low pitch sound. So that will be important for how we're going to be playing. And then if you want to wear your drum, and we have tutorials as well that we're going to show you the different ways that you can make your drum wearable, from super easy to more advanced ones. So that object, if you want to wear it, you need to kind of check it out, make sure it sits well against your body, like my watering can, for example. So with the strings on the side. So that's a good, you can start exploring tonight with the kids. One object that makes a high pitch and low pitch sound. And maybe I'll get my watering can and show that as well.
We've got a great question from Mariama, actually. Physics question. Mariama's 5 or 6, I can't remember, Venna, but she's pretty little, and she's saying, why does the bucket not need a hole at the bottom to help the sound come out?
That's such a good question. Richie, do you want to answer that?
We already made holes, so let me come over. There we go. So we tried lots of different versions. I might bring them over for you, Mariama. We did cut a hole out of one of them, and it changed the sound, and it was good. But because we've already made holes in the side of the bucket so that we can put straps, then it already let the sound out, and we just found. There we go. I'm just getting it over now. So we tried different versions, cutting holes in there, and we just found that the sound changed too much. It actually didn't sound as good as when we left these holes intact, but then we drilled. Let me show you this one. If you look here, I'll try and get this camera to. Where's the hole? There's the hole. There, so we drilled holes there to put the string through to wear the drum, and that was enough to let the pressure out. So there you go. Back over to you.
Yeah, we had another question about using plant pots. So if your plant pots have little holes at the bottom, it's not the end of the world. You can try it out as well. As I'm going to teach you on the tutorial, talk about experiencing the sounds as well, because part of it is about you guys exploring with the guidance that we're giving you as well. So as you're trying your objects out, for example, you can try with the plant pot, with the hole, see how it sounds, because they have different materials. And again, so it's not a made-up drum. Each plant pot, bucket, bin is going to sound slightly different as well. So go along with those videos, compare with those pitches, or see how it sounds to you as well. Trust your instinct as well. Enjoy that process. You might not need to cover the holes at the bottom of the plant pot if you think that for you that sounds good. Also depends which option you're going for, if you're building drum skins or if you're not. So make sure you watch those tutorials. I think we are ready though we're going to want to show you another tutorial tonight. There's 8 in total, but we're only showing you 2 tonight, so we're not overloading you with videos because it's a lot. But are you ready? We have another one?
Yeah.
There's a simpler one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No?
Yeah. So it was a snare video. Yeah, it was a snare video for you guys that kind of can be used as a handheld drum as well. But check it out. Let us know what you think. We ready?
So it's the rattly sound of the snare that we're going to replicate with our own upcycled drum. And keep in mind, you can swap out any of the materials used depending on what you have at home. You don't have to use exactly the ones we show you here today. So you can explore with different materials and try and create an instrument you really like. So first, you're going to just draw around your lid on a piece of card. So it's important because it depends on the shape of your tin. You can use any tin or box. Absolutely fine. You can see mine's like a octagon type shape. Once you've drawn round, you're going to cut it out, and this will sit on top of your lid. You can put it on the underside, but it'll probably achieve a better sound if it's on top. Then pour some paper clips, 20, 30 or so. Pour that onto your lid. You could also use rice, you could use pasta smashed up into pieces, just something that's going to rattle and reverberate. And then you're just going to place your card on top, like so. And then you're going to tape around and stick your card to the lid. If you want to make your drum a bit more durable, this is the optional step. You can use some duct tape and stick your duct tape across the whole of the card so it creates a sort of drum skin. But again, that is completely optional. Just make your drum last a little bit longer. So here you can see I've duct taped my card so it looks like a drum skin. And all I'm going to do now is place that on top of the paper clips. And then using my sellotape and scissors, I'm going to tape all around each edge and stick it to the drum lid. So it should look something like this. And just make sure the tape is right against the lid so your rice or paper clips don't get stuck in the sticky bit. And then you're just going to pop the lid back on the box, like so. And there you go. A really cool little durable snare. And you can decorate it further. You could paint it, you could use glitter, wrapping paper, you could use colourful tape, whatever you want to do, or you can just leave it like this so it looks truly authentic and upcycled. So thank you for watching. If you want to learn how to make more drums from things you've got lying around the house, you can find all our videos on YouTube or our website. And we'll see you at the next session. For all information on Tune In With Katumba, including activities, timetable, and how you can get involved, check out our website at www.katumba.co.uk/tune-in.
Yes. So I hope you enjoyed that. She's a natural too. As you can see now, we are ready. We're gonna show you a little bit of what those drums sound like. We just have a few of them, but there's more tutorials. We ready?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a Katumba tune for you. Katumba members, you recognize this one. Fave, one of us. Good to go?
Amakulele, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. So, this is just a little demo for you guys. I'll put my lovely, designed by Nicola Windy, Nicola Winds, for us back there. But like we said before, we're going to show you different ways or different drums. I hope you got the sound as well. But we're going to go and show you as well different sticks that you can source. I know you saw we had, well, I was using regular drumsticks. What were you using, Lee?
I was using a paintbrush.
And Richie, what were you using?
I was using some garden canes, a little bit long, but we've also got some other examples here that we've been making. You'll see them in the videos, but some good ones we found were paintbrushes. Just get that to focus. But they need to be long ones, not the little ones. So if you've got them, I think they were in Lee's house.
They're my mum's. Thanks, Mum.
These are the skewers. Let's see if I can get that focus. Go on. Go on. No. Maybe. So they're just the kebab skewers stuck together, taped together. They were pretty good actually. You could just get a twig from your garden or a branch or something?
Go foraging like we do. Actually, in
That's-
Brazil, for repique, some of the drums, we use twigs like that to this day as well.
And also we tried these. They were okay. The recyclable straws. You might have some of them lying around, so they were not too bad. But yeah, so back over.
So all will be on the tutorial videos for you, explaining different ways and what you can source, how you can get the best sound out of them. So next Wednesday, you can join us actually play. So these you saw us using 3 different instruments, handheld option, me with the bucket, with the strap, you see all that. Richie just playing the bucket upside down, decorate as well. But now we wanted to share with you, how are we going to teach you, how are we going to share our knowledge, the music with you. So Richie's going to demonstrate that for the actual tutorial video, which will be next Wednesday. So you have between tonight and next Wednesday to make your drums. I can't wait to see what you come up with. So next Wednesday, we're going to share the tune that we composed using the words you sent to us, those words of hope that we showed at the beginning of the video. And after that, we're going to have the interactive rehearsals. So, Richie, you ready to show us how?
I am, yeah.
Yes.
I was just checking some comments there as well, and I guess we'll get back to those comments in a sec once I go through this. So maybe we can answer some as we go. But let me just come over here, get my headphones on because I'm going to need these. So we've been going over all the words that you sent in. I'm going to give you a little taster of some of them. We're going to be looking at, this is the mothership of all the drums. This is where we do a lot of our teaching with our members. You can see the added addition of a bucket here. So our instrumentation that we're using, we call them bass drums, but they're known as surdos. So that's these 3 here, and they make different pitches. Let me just get some sticks. So you have a low, a medium, and then a high. All right? And we also play a repique, as some of you know, and snare drum, you'll know that sound. Let me move this out. This is what's called an alfire. Okay, so lovely bucket here made by Lee's mum. So you can just play, if you don't want to put a stick on it, I mean a skin, you can just play it upside down. What I found though is that they bounce around a lot. So we have these things already. They actually came with another type of drum. But what I found on the drum that you just saw me playing over there, I used blue tack and I just imitated like these. So I just put 3 blobs, big blobs, chunky blobs of blue tack. Let me put that under there, around there, so that you could do it. Give me one sec. Let me just mute these 2 because I can hear them laughing at me. Turn your mics off, girls. Turn your mics off. Turn your mics off. So, let's get started. I don't know what you're doing. You can't see me.
You just on the bucket. Yeah.
Oh, because it's cut off. Oh, but I can see it on here.
No, yeah, you can see the bucket.
Oh,
Moment, yeah.
it's them too. So,
Should we drink? I'm going to drink some of your coffee again.
look at them. I've got yous on the screen now. Oh, you should try working with these 2. Look. Right, I'm coming back over here. So your bucket, yeah, you can play it. They actually sound. They sound all right. You can play it with your sticks. So if you have got drumsticks, ideal. I actually broke a few of these in testing, so you need to be a bit lighter with it. But you know, the way what we're going to use with the bucket is we're going to use this section complementary, and you're going to when you do the performance with us, you're going to be playing along with one of our songs. So what we're going to do is I'm going to compose the song on these drums that I showed you, and then we've got some added parts to go and add on top of that on here. So some of the stuff you'll be playing on the middle, some will be on the edges. So there's the 2 sounds that Juliana was talking about, a lower sound and a higher sound. Okay? So let's look at some of these that you did. So this is software that I've been using, and as you can see at the top, it says Mountain Adventures. Now I don't want to give you too much of this. This is for next week. I'm going to give you a little taster of it. And so the rhythm, Mountain Adventures. So the way we've got it, and we can all just copy along with this now. It was going like this: Mountain Adventures, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mountain Adventures, 1, 2. If I come over to here, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can go hand to hand, 3, 4. All right. So we're going to keep doing that, but what we're going to do is we're going to do it on the low note and then the high note. All right, so one here, then one there. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, Mountain Adventures, Mountain Adventures. See? Okay, and if we were doing that on the drums as well, then these big drums would be doing that first bit, and maybe these would be doing the second, so we'd go on. Mountain Adventures. Okay, I can't remember whose word it was who sent that in, Mountain Adventures. I think it was, was it Helen? I don't want to say Helen in case it wasn't, but I think it was. Actually, can I do this? I can. Look, you can see me. Hey, you can see me and those. Okay, so the next little part of that I'm going to show you is how we'd put that together. So there was another word, I can't remember again who sent it in, but it was reunited, all right? And what we're going to do, that's going to be the snare part. So if you're on the bucket, you could just do it on here. So it's reunited, 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 reunited. And you do that on the edge for the higher pitch sound. Reunited, 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 yeah? Reunited, reunited, reunited. But we're going to be doing it a little bit quicker, so it'll be more like reunited, reunited on the snare. Okay, so don't worry if you can't do it, if that's too quick. What's going to happen is we're going to have a basic, based on a samba reggae, underneath it. Okay? And then everyone else on top of that's going to be playing Mountain Adventures. Underneath it, yeah? It'll make sense. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play this backing track for you, and you will understand what it means. So I'm going to count you in. Are you ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the middle, on the edge, in the middle, on the edge, on the middle. Keep going. Oh, my loop's too small. That's okay, we'll do that again. So that's the intro. That's what we call a break. Let me come over here. That's what we call a break. Okay, so Mountain Adventures, Mountain Adventures, Mountain Adventures, all right? Let's do that together. We can clap it away. And Niaz, I want to see you doing this as well. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Mountain Adventures. Okay? So let's get a groove in there. I don't have much time. This is just a little taster of what we'll be doing in the sessions. So let's add the groove to that, yeah? So if you're one of our members and you know we're doing a samba bass line, samba reggae bass line, 1, 2, 1, 2, snares, reunited, 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 yeah? And everyone else, dobras, alfayas, Mountain Adventures, Rapaniques, Mountain. All right, here we go. Let's run it. So you'll get a count in. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. going. Mountain adventures. Keep going. I'm just going to loop that. Alright, so simple. Bass lines. Okay, snare, reunited. And you can do that on the edge of your bucket as well, or whatever drum. Reunited, reunited. Oh yeah? Alright, so that's all I want to show you of that today, because that's next week. So next week we're going to, you will have made your percussion instrument. Watch the videos. We've got lots of different options for you. It doesn't just have to be the bucket, although it would be great. It would be great. If you don't worry. And then you're going to come back this time next week, and we're going to teach you the songs. We're going to rehearse it. We're going to start putting it together and moving on with this project to where you guys are actually going to join us in a performance, which is going to be amazing. So let's just pop over to this chat room. Wait there. It's not there. I've got too many buttons to press. It's this one. There we go. Let's just see. I saw a question before about belts. I think it was from you, Hillary. If you want to wear if you want to wear your drum and you don't have a strap, then you can just use more string and make a strap out of string. So I'm gonna unmute you, but only if you behave yourselves.
We're already unmuted. So, are we on? Yeah.
I think you are. Wait there. I'll just check. Yeah, you are.
Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear us now. But yeah, so this is just a little glimpse. Obviously, it was very quick. You know, Richie just wanted to kind of show very quickly, give a little overview of everything. But when we actually teach you next week on Wednesday, a week tonight, he's going to break it down a lot slower. And there's lots of different parts as well. So from very easy, for example, Lee's drum, the drum Lee was playing, the handheld one, is more accessible. So we're going to show all those different ways. So don't worry that you have to be a drummer already. All ages can take part. All ages are going to be able to drum if you join us for all those sessions. So you can see all the sessions, all the schedule are live on our website. For next week, you don't need to register. Next week is going to be a live one as well. But for all the interactive sessions, you need to register through our Eventbrite. They're all free, so make sure you go there. Again, our website has all the information, a YouTube channel as well. So we'll take you to the Eventbrite page where you can register for the interactive sessions, where we're going to see the drums that you came up with, the drums you built, and hopefully between this week and next week, you have chosen which one you're going to go for. Lots of different options as well. We even have a snare. Richie was playing a snare there, so Lee built a snare, as you saw on that video as well. So lots of different great things, but I think now it's time for our Q&A. So start chatting away with us. I know there's some questions already. With Richie was reading one from Hillary. We also, on the tutorials, we show you different ways that you can make your drum wearable. So there's one video just about that, just about how you can wear your drum, all the different options. So that's why we're not showing all the videos tonight, because we really break it down with lots of different options so you can choose what fits you right, what you want to do, and what's easy for you.
You can watch it all in your own time as well.
Yeah. So Lee's got our Q&A there. Lee and Richie, Lee, do you want to get started?
Yeah, go on, Lee. You see one?
Kathy B. She said, love trying that drumming for the first time tonight. She said, is there a particular way to hold the drumsticks? What do you reckon, Richie?
Very good question. We'll go over that more in the actual lessons, Kathy. But basically, if you're desperate to get started, I'm going to come over here. You want to hold them like this. with your finger and your thumb around, and then get those fingers under and the backs of your hands up, kind of like you'd eat your tea sort of thing with your knife and fork. Just hold onto them there. The main thing is to not stick your fingers around there and not stick your pinkies out. Just like that.
I have another really good question here. Complimenting our t-shirts. So we're all each sporting a different line of Katumba t-shirt, different design, and we will have them up very soon. Lee's wearing the ones that I was wearing on my tutorial videos. They are from Salamandra. They're hand-painted. Each of them are hand-painted by Salamandra, a designer from Recife, which is where I'm from in Brazil. And these ones were designed here in a collaboration. Rich is wearing a different one as well, which has a Brazil map on it with our name in the center. So Lee looks after our online shop.
So yeah, some t-shirts are on there, but there will be more on there soon. So check out our social media. And we're thinking of getting some new t-shirts as well, particularly for the project. So just keep an eye on that, or even better, sign up to our mailing list, which you can find through our website and our Facebook too. So just look for our mailing list, sign up, and you'll receive all updates straight to your email. So definitely do that. Okay?
There's one just come in from Angela. She's asking if our members, Katumba members, need to register via Eventbrite as well.
Yeah, so Angela, that's such a good question. Yeah, so everyone needs to register as the links, the interactive session links will be sent through there. So it's automated as well. We want to also, we will share as much information as we can through our membership channels, our emails. We have special emails that go out to our members, and we also have a Facebook closed group. But because those interactive sessions only allow us to have so many people at the same time as they're going to be through Zoom, there's a limit to the number. So we're going to make sure we share with you guys, with our members, but make sure you register there. But we're going to put all that for our internal email as well, in addition to what's going out to the public. But very good question as well. Type away, guys.
I see one. Do you see one?
I've got one, yeah. Did we answer one from Joe? It was quite a while back.
That's the same one that I've just seen.
Yeah. She said, we missed a little bit, so sorry if you cover this, but can we use metal bins?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Joe, absolutely. You know, it's going to make a different sound, so just play around with it. You might want to try the different sticks, because metal's quite a hard, bright sound, isn't it? So, you know, play around with it. There's no right or wrong in this. So.
One thing that's going to define as well is, and that's why we made separate videos, is with a metal bin, you can't puncture a hole through it to make your drum wearable in that way, but you can use the other techniques that we show you how to make your drum wearable. So you can mix and match depending on the size of your hands or your size. What do you want to do? Do you want to wear your drum? You don't want to wear your drum? What objects you have around? So you can go around those videos and see what fits you. We wanted to make them as flexible as possible to fit your circumstance, where you at, your schedule, and so on. So everything is so different for each of us these days. So thanks for sending that question. It's a very good one as well. But yeah, metal bins or metal plant pots as well will be great. It's just a different way to wear it. Will be different for you. So make sure you check those videos out.
I've just seen one actually. Can I just, before anyone?
Go for it. Yeah.
Rachel, I think we got that idea from you actually with the kebab skewer thing sticks, didn't we, Rama? Over here. I think we got that idea from you, from Rachel, didn't we?
Great
So well
idea.
done. Great idea, Rachel. They are really good.
Just some comments. Katie said we need a regular children's TV spot. Katie, if you want to sort that out for us.
Well,
CBBS have called already. We've been on CBBS.
Been on CBBS, but we do broadcast to you guys each week, so it kind of is, isn't it?
And then Rebecca G says, yeah, nice t-shirt. It is gorgeous. And you can buy it soon, as we said.
Vicky's loving the tune. Yeah, it was cool. We've got more. We've got lots of words that we've been using from you guys, and some of it's funny and some of it's nice and all that. So, and it works. It works in the beat as well. So it's all good.
So, Mind, Art and Drum. Oh no, I can't read it. But yeah, he said, are there going to be different sessions next week or one session?
For each drum, is that what you mean? If that's what you mean. So next week we have one session. It's a week from tonight, so it's about learning to play the tune, the tuning with Katumba tune, the tune that was composed with the words you sent in. So that session is going to be Richie breaking down the parts to the tune with really slow with the different drums, etc. So that session is going to stay on our YouTube channel, so you can watch again as many times as you want. So the week after that, on the 17th, we start with the interactive sessions. And again, it's going to be that one session. So 2 sessions per week. It's all the schedule on our website. We want to make sure we're meeting on the 17th with everyone. You want to see the drums you built. Rich is going to take the session, breaking the parts again, that you can revisit on the YouTube channel. And we play together again on the 21st of June, which is World Music Day as well. And then it's 2 more sessions after that. So for the drumming, there are 5 sessions in total. And then after that, we have the movement sessions, which is moving with your drum, which is a big part of Katumba and how we drum and our tradition and Brazilian tradition as well. So we bring the music to where people are. As you saw, I was wearing my drum. Lee was standing up, moving about as well, and so was Richie. So that's part of it as well. You don't have to, if you don't want to, you don't have to move with your drum. You can just skip those sessions, or if you don't have a drum as well, will be an opportunity for you to join in with the movement as well. More questions?
There's a few. Do you want to, Lee? Go on.
Karen, which is a really good question. Well, firstly, Joe said Amelie's after kids Katumba clothes, if that's possible, please. So yeah, we'll keep that in mind, Joe, to the little kids. Karen said, what type of paints did those who decorated the drums use?
Should we show some of these?
Yeah,
these
let's
off?
show
Do you want to? We'll start with this one. This was Lee's lovely mum. Started with that. And
it's quite difficult. Yes, she used acrylic paint, but it is difficult to paint on plastic.
Okay. Very nice, very nice.
Can you show them on your camera, Richie?
Yeah, on this camera. So this was from Nicola, and I think she used some emulsion. She did tell us, but it's
and
really
acrylic.
nice. Some acrylic. I'll just try to get it to focus.
So Wendy, if you're watching now, you can share. But also, again, it's going to depend on what materials you use or what objects you chose. So obviously, if you're using, like Joe said, a metal paint, for example, would be different types of paint that work on them. If you're using a plant pot, which is a different type of plastic, so we had some flower pots as well. This is a lovely one.
This one got broke, Flavia. I'm really sorry. It didn't really. So Flavia made this amazing one as well. Look at the art.
So she can share. Flavia, what paint you used?
What paint did you use? Oh yeah, girls, to ask us what you used.
Share. Our volunteers who kindly...
Look at that. Oh, it's focusing now. Bit of splatter. Well done. Well done, everyone. Well done, Flav. And the other girls. And Vanessa, wow,
these
yeah.
Ones, yeah, these are like decollage. Where they just
this one's great as well. Look at this. Look how creative Vanessa got with that. So I think she used some paper and some PVC glue, PVA. Vanessa, if you're here, share down below how you did this. Help inspire people into what materials. Oh, look at it!
That's great.
Little spaceman. Little lion. All right. And Libby made this one. I think Libby's been eating a lot of ice lollies this week. If I could get that to focus in.
But it's such a great idea as well. Even for the decoration, you can upcycle. You know, we wanted to make sure this project touching so many points that are so important for us. Accessibility, recycling, upcycling as well, reducing waste. It's a big part of what we do as well in everything, with the t-shirts, with everything that we produce.
And that's brilliant because it's got so many textures, isn't it? So it looks like spray paint, fabric. She used everything on that.
Yeah, it's very good on textures.
The yellow one.
It's stuck. Take
Go
that
on.
one that Lee's giving you first.
So
In terms of paint, that was primer, and then some acrylic on top. But you know, it does.
So
Some of them
this is a little sweetie box. These actually, we wanted to get a bunch of these to experiment with, but I think they're seasonal around Christmas time because we just could not get them. So there's the simple one, and you don't have to even make holes. It's just taped on with a bit of string. So
another different technique of wearing the drum, which is one of the tutorials as well. Do you want to give a little tap to see what it sounds like, Disney?
It's got little rattly bits, but we watched that one. Yeah?
Lee's idea.
Acrylic paints were you saying, Lee?
It was a primer. People sanded down their plastic to give it a bit of grip.
Sorry, got
So
carried away with.
come to our interactive sections as well, because we can talk about the different aspects of, you know, giving you tips so we can all wearing your drum on your head. You can also so many uses for the drum.
Who made this one? Oh, this was Vanessa as well. this was Vanessa's other one, which is let's get it focused. Which is nice. It's a nice one. And that one, if you were wearing it again, you don't have to put a skin on it. So it's a simpler version. The holes are at the top, and it's just using string. So nice. Oh, very nice. Is that it?
So you see, yeah, so some of the artists are sharing now on the chat what they use, the techniques they use. It would be amazing as well. We can share that on our social media once we post the pictures. So that'll be really nice, guys, to share those techniques as well, because people will be really inspired by what you've done. I think we're getting to the end of our time, of our live streaming tonight.
And you know, if you decorate your drum, like, feel free to post it on Instagram and tag us so we see it, and just, you know, tag Katumba Drumming. You know, hashtag Tune In Katumba. You don't have to, but it'd be great to see them. And obviously in the interactive sessions, you can show them up to the screen. But yeah, share it. And if you found a good tip, what paint works, stuff like that, let people know.
So we'll see you a week from tonight on the drums with what Richie shared before, a little teaser he showed us. So it's going to be a whole session on that. Very slow, very to the pace as well. He's going to show all the parts of the tune we composed with the words you sent us of life after lockdown. So I hope to see you there. Share the word with everyone, friends and family as well. You know, everyone, all ages are welcome. It's going to be very super inclusive. People who've never drummed before, and drummers alike as well. And if you have questions and all that, keep sharing them. But we had a lovely time with you tonight. We're coming to the end of our live stream. It was lovely getting your questions and so on, and having you take part. Did you guys have a good time tonight? How was it?
It's great.
It was great.
It all seemed fairly smooth in terms of the tech as well this time. There was no glitching, I don't think. Let us know if how it was for you guys. We've worked really hard these past few weeks try to improve this and get everything synced and all that. So I think it went quite well. As you can,
let us know.
We've upgraded the setup.
Yeah, let us know what you thought. If you think it went well, what could we do to improve? You have a better idea next week, obviously, with how we will be teaching, so our teaching methodology as well, how it's going to be working, and share away with everyone, I think. Yeah, and thank you, our volunteers who came and decorated those drums for us as well. Thank you so much, sharing your art. So beautiful what you've done as well. It's just so lovely. And sharing all your comments tonight as well. And stay tuned with us, tune in with Katumba. I hope to see you next week. Stay in touch through our social media as well. And obviously, if you're our members, we're going to be sharing everything with you, as well as the public. If you're not a member as well, the public as well. We also, speaking of non-members, we'll be launching very soon a online drumming and movement masterclass for those who are not members, so beginners. So stay tuned for that as well. It's going to be shared. Lee, do you want to say anything before we go?
Just tutorials will be on our YouTube channel. We're just finalizing the last few ones, but they will be on there very soon. Hopefully tonight, if not tomorrow morning. But we'll share them on our social media too, and you can find it all through our website, Tune In Katumba. So yeah.
And we'll give you, go on.
So I was just say starting on, you go.
No, I was just gonna give you a send off with music. I was gonna
the music, they can hear it. I've got it coming in.
Oh,
they're waiting for it.
Fab. Can we drum to it?
Thanks, guys. Nice to see you all. We'll see you next week. Much love, much peace to everyone, and see you all soon.
Ciao.
dog world.
It's a doggy dog world out there. It's a doggy dog world.
Say it's a doggy dog world out there. It's a doggy dog world.
It's a doggy dog world out there. It's a doggy dog world.
Each man for himself. Survival of the fittest. Each man for himself. Law of the jungle. Each man for himself. Survival of the fittest. Each man for himself. Law of the jungle. Each man stepping on the next. In a race to the bottom. Each man stepping on the next. In a race for the bread. Each man stepping on the next. In a race to the bottom. Each man stepping on the next. In a race for the bread. Now they call this freedom. Call it the natural way. They call this freedom. Call it the only way. Now they call this freedom. Call it the natural way. They call this freedom. Call it the only way.